Narcissists are known for their complex and self-centered personalities, which often create tumultuous and unhealthy relationships. And one of the most perplexing aspects of being involved with a narcissist is their refusal to let you go, even when it seems clear that the relationship is over. Understanding why narcissists behave in this way requires an exploration of their psychological makeup, emotional needs, and underlying fears. So this video will delve into the reasons why narcissists resist letting you go, offering insights into their need for control, admiration, validation, and emotional supply. Number one, desire for control. Narcissists thrive on control. Throughout their relationships, they often manipulate and dominate their partners to maintain a sense of superiority. When someone attempts to leave, it threatens the narcissist's control over them, which is something they will not easily surrender. The narcissist may resort to tactics such as guilt tripping, emotional manipulation, or intimidation to prevent you from leaving. The act of leaving represents a loss of power, and narcissists are typically unwilling to let go of the control they've spent so long establishing. Why narcissists refuse to let you go is because of need for validation and admiration. One of the core needs of a narcissist is constant validation and admiration from others. Their self-worth is often fragile, and they rely on external sources such as their partners to reinforce their inflated sense of importance. When you decide to leave, the narcissist loses their primary source of validation and admiration. This can be devastating to their ego, leading them to resist your departure at all costs. They might resort to promises of change, love bombing, or manipulation in a desperate attempt to regain the admiration they feel they are entitled to. The narcissist will refuse to let you go because of fear of rejection. Beneath the narcissist's bravado lies a deep fear of rejection. While they may appear arrogant and confident on the outside, many narcissists are incredibly insecure individuals. The idea of being rejected and abandoned by their partner sends them into a psychological panic. Their refusal to let you go is an attempt to avoid the emotional pain and vulnerability associated with rejection. Rather than confronting their own inadequacies, narcissists project an image of perfection, and your leaving challenges that image, causing them to fight to keep you by their side. The narcissist refuses to let you go because of lack of empathy. Narcissists often struggle with empathy, making it difficult for them to understand or care about the emotional impact their behavior has on others. They may genuinely believe that their needs and desires should take precedence over yours. As a result, when you try to leave, the narcissist may not fully comprehend the emotional strain you are experiencing. They might even view your departure as an affront to their superiority, further fueling their desire to keep you under their control. The narcissist will refuse to let you go because of fear of losing the narcissistic supply. For a narcissist, relationships are transactional. They view their partner as a source of emotional supply, a constant provider of attention, admiration, and affirmation. When you attempt to leave, you are taking away their supply. Narcissists can become desperate when they face the loss of their emotional fuel. To maintain their sense of self-worth, they may do whatever it takes to keep you engaged, even if it means resorting to manipulative or harmful behavior. Narcissists refuse to let you go because of their desire for power. In addition to seeking control over their partner's actions and emotions, narcissists also crave power in the relationship. Power for a narcissist is not just about control. It's about maintaining a hierarchical dynamic where they are always at the top. When you leave, the narcissist's authority over you and the relationship is undermined. They refuse to let go because they want to maintain their perceived dominance and control, and they will not relinquish that power without a fight. The narcissist refuses to let you go because of the fear of being alone. Narcissists are often terrified of being alone. While they may present themselves as a self-sufficient and independent person, the reality is that they are often highly dependent on the validation and attention of others. The idea of being alone forces them to confront their insecurities and vulnerabilities, which they are typically unwilling to face. Keeping you in their life, even under unhealthy circumstances, provides them with the illusion of emotional security and stability. Narcissists refuse to let you go because of unresolved childhood trauma. They develop their traits as a coping mechanism for unresolved childhood trauma. So, narcissists may have been neglected, criticized, or abused during their formative years, leading to the development of a fragile ego. Their inability to let you go may stem from a deep-seated fear of abandonment rooted in their past. The idea of being left again triggers those old wounds, causing them to fight against the idea of losing you, even if the relationship is no longer healthy. The narcissist refuses to let you go because of difficulty with emotional regulation. Narcissists frequently struggle with regulating their emotions, particularly when it comes to feelings of hurt, rejection, or shame. When you attempt to leave, it triggers a series of intense emotional reactions, which the narcissist is ill-equipped to handle. They may react with anger, rage, or even sadness in an attempt to elicit a response from you that will prevent your departure. The fear of emotional chaos keeps them tethered to you, even if they can't process their feelings in a healthy way. The narcissist refuses to let you go because of idealization and devaluation. One of the hallmark patterns in relationships with narcissists is their tendency to idealize their partner in the beginning, only to later devalue them. The narcissist may view you as perfect and irreplaceable at the start of the relationship, and when you try to leave, they may struggle to let go of that idealized image. They might attempt to recreate the perfect bond they initially envisioned, leading them to use manipulation and persuasion to bring you back into the fold, even after the relationship has become toxic. The narcissist refuses to let you go because of sense of entitlement. Narcissists often have a profound sense of entitlement, believing that they are deserving of special treatment and admiration. When you attempt to leave, they may view your actions as a form of betrayal or disrespect. Their sense of entitlement means that they believe you should remain loyal to them even if they've mistreated you. Your departure challenges their belief that they should always get what they want, leading them to resist letting you go. Narcissists have this inability to accept criticism or rejection because it threatens their inflated sense of self-worth. Your decision to leave can be perceived as a direct critique of their character, behavior, or abilities. Rather than reflecting on their actions, they may become defensive and attempt to convince you that you are making a mistake. This inability to process criticism or defeat leads to a refusal to accept the end of the relationship. When a narcissist feels rejected or abandoned, they may become fixated on revenge. So, the narcissist refuses to let you go because of this desire for revenge. The idea that you are choosing to leave them, especially if they believe they have been wronged, can ignite a vindictive desire to make you suffer. They may refuse to let go in order to punish you for your decision. This behavior is often a manifestation of their fragile ego and their inability to cope with perceived slights. The narcissist refuses to let you go because of fear of losing status. For many narcissists, their relationships are also about maintaining social status. So if you are well regarded or admired in your community or social circle, your departure may lead to a loss of status for them. Narcissists often use their relationships to boost their image and reputation, and your exit may cause them to feel as though they are losing an important asset. So in this way, they may refuse to let you go because it could negatively impact their social standing. Again, the narcissist refuses to let you go because of their inability to let go of the fantasy. Narcissists often live in a world of fantasy where they see themselves as perfect and entitled to a perfect life. They view their partner as a key part of this fantasy, and they're often unwilling to accept the reality of the relationship's end. Even when the relationship is clearly unhealthy, the narcissist may refuse to let go because it disrupts the idealized image they have constructed in their mind. The narcissist refuses to let you go because of fear of being exposed. Narcissists often maintain a facade of perfection, hiding their flaws, insecurities, and vulnerabilities from others. When you leave, you are privy to their true nature and may expose their hidden weaknesses. This is a terrifying prospect for a narcissist, as it challenges the image they have spent so much time cultivating. Their refusal to let you go can be driven by a desire to prevent you from revealing their true self to others. Again, the narcissist refuses to let you go because of attachment to the source of narcissistic supply. Narcissists often become emotionally attached to the individuals who provide them with a steady stream of narcissistic supply. While this attachment is one-sided and unhealthy, it can feel real to the narcissist. They may see you as a permanent fixture in their life, as you are the one who validates them and feeds their ego. The thought of losing that source of supply can drive them to cling to you, even if they don't truly care about your well-being. Again, narcissists refuse to let you go because of a need for constant drama. Some narcissists thrive on drama and chaos in their relationships. They may view conflict and tension as an exciting form of stimulation, which keeps them engaged in the relationship. Your attempts to leave might be perceived as the end of the game they have been playing. And they may resist letting go because they enjoy the emotional roller coaster that comes with keeping you hooked.